Welcome. This is a special video and explanation for those of you that are piloting this Taming the Inner Elephant program, a beginner's guide to exploring a daily meditation journey. And my intention is to show and to demonstrate with some examples of what it's like to go into the path of creating your own meditation practice. Rather than having to plug into something on a streaming app or a digital service to feed you that information, the intention here is to help you, one, to access stillness, to find comfort in stillness, and then two, to empower you with tools that might help you drop into a more meditative place throughout the day, wherever you are, where you may not have access or the time to go through a yoga class or to plug into a meditation app. So just some best practices from my experience. It starts with finding a comfortable place, a place that's nice, cozy. Allow yourself to come into a place of stillness. Some tools might be to have a yoga block or a cushion or a candle, anything that helps you to really just focus your attention as you start to become aware of your breath. And as you pull your practice inward, you start to transform into this space of consciousness. Perhaps your eyes are closed and you're concentrating towards that third eye space. Just feeling the inhale and the exhale. And before you know it, you'll observe that your mind starts to wander. You start to explore the different personalities that are trapped inside, the ego, the inner critic, the voice of imposter syndrome, maybe someone else's voice, maybe conversations. They all start to pop up. It's completely normal. But what you do is you just say hello to them. You allow them to have their space. And what you do is you just come back to the breath. But before you know it, your mind wanders and, hey, what just happened? Am I a unicorn? Who is that? What's going on? Your mind will play tricks on you. You'll be present one moment. The next moment, things will slip. You'll be exploring your to-do list or conversation of work, but then you just bring it back to the breath. And before you know it, the unicorn is back. This time he's dancing. He's got some more active moves. You may even wonder, what is reality? Who am I? What's going on? But you always just come back to the breath. Find that exhale. Allow yourself to feel the exhale, to that space where you switch to the inhale. Just allowing yourself grace and permission. At first, the dancing unicorn comes, takes over, does this thing. He comes more regularly. He comes and goes. And then you'll notice that the voices, they come back too. The conversations, the interruptions, the distractions. It might show up like little itches or tingles or the need to move or zooming in, hearing those voices even more. But just know that's part of the journey. And what we'll do in this class is through daily online content that averages around 20, 25 minutes a day, we'll start to learn different ways to drop into the body. Maybe it's light sensations across the fingers, moving across the hands, feeling these mudras, these energetic touch points similar to acupuncture, but concentrating your awareness there in a rhythm. And before you notice, that might help you to calm the many voices that are within, and you can drop into a place of inner light, inner wisdom, and then explore that further with different progressions. Now opening up that inner light and wisdom and the ability to share that lotus-like flower, feeling that creativity and compassion that comes along with deepening your practice, with learning new tips and tricks to calm the mind. As you're building your ability to focus and concentration, it'll improve your empathy, and soon you'll be able to take all of that empathy and loving kindness and share it abroad, coming back to that place of self-love, focusing your concentration on the present moment. The intention of this course is to use the first 2 weeks as baby steps to introduce tiny little bits of movement, sensation, adjustments, like warming the hands, creating heat, building that sensation, maybe feeling that Agni, that fire element. And then if you like, you can go along and participate. Here we would start by bringing the awareness towards the eyes, feeling that warm sensation across the body, starting to scan the body and move through the senses of the body. Starting with the eyes, the eyebrow center, then moving towards the ears, the cheeks, the nose, the lips, the throat, moving down the throat into the front side of the body. Starting to move now and towards the shoulders, feeling with sensation, the depression of the shoulders away from the ears, starting to move into the forearms, the elbows, just feeling those small pulses of your grip moving into the hand space, the palms, the wrist, feeling now the left thumb, left index finger, left middle finger, left ring finger, left pinky finger, coming back to the forearm, moving up the elbow, observing if you have any tattoos or surgeries or scars, giving those areas extra love, coming up the left side of the body, now taking it over to the right shoulder, the right rotator cuff, the upper arm down to the elbow bit by bit, piece by piece, moving into the right wrist, the right palm of the hand, the right thumb, feeling those sensations, just communicating to the brain where you are, building that mind-body connection, moving from piece to piece back to the right palm, moving up the arm, the wrist, the forearm, the bicep, the tricep, the shoulders, the chest, coming to the heart center, now moving down the chest to the torso, the ribs, the obliques, moving towards the organs, the navel center, now over towards the right hip socket, the right thigh. Feel the weightiness, the density of the right thigh, moving down slowly towards the knee. And down the shin to the ankle, towards the top of the foot, the sole of the foot, feeling the toes, each toe, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, moving back up to the ankle, the calf muscle, just having that connection, feeling with sensation, the inner thigh, the glute, sweeping your awareness over towards the left hip socket, the thigh, the bone, moving down the thigh, slowly towards the knee, the shin, the calf muscle, the ankle, the top of the left foot, the bottom of the foot, the left big toe, second toe, third, fourth, fifth toe, moving back up now, the Achilles, the calf muscle, inside of the thigh, towards the left glute, and then finding that Muladhara chakra at the base of the spine, the earth element, moving up slightly higher now towards the hip space, Swadhisthana chakra, the water element, moving up a little higher now towards the solar plexus, the navel center, Manipura, the element of heat, and observing different mudras, different connections as we go through these energetic chakra centers, now to the heart space, Anahata, the element of air, moving up slowly towards the Vishuddhi, the throat space, the element of sound and space, and then coming towards Ajna, that third eye area, Just feeling with sensation these energetic centers before we finally come to the crown of the head, Sahasrara, that universal connectedness that we all share. Just aligning these chakras with your breath, with your intention, and then just closing out the practice nice and easy. Eyes closed, head bows to the heart. Namaste. So excited to share this practice with you. Thank you for participating. Looking forward to next steps.